let's get on into these stories for the evening. We can start with this story. We're going to talk about politics one more time. I know. And we're going to move on. And we don't have to talk about it for 4 years. So, as we all know, there was an election this past week. Donald Trump won. Obviously, I would think you would know that, anybody who's listening or watching. But this set the internet off, because you had a bunch of wrestling personalities. They were running their mouth about their political candidate, whichever side they were on, the Trump or Harris side. Like, there was a lot of telling people who to vote for this year from celebrities. Dave Bautista, Undertaker. You even had people like Mick Foley. So yeah, the election, it came and went, and the next day we
Did Undertaker tell people who to vote for, or did he just have Trump on his podcast?
Well, he did that thing and said,
Oh
"Do you
yeah,
want
you're right.
to
You're right.
choose
You're right.
me and Kane and Trump?" Or so yeah, we fast forward to the next day, Wednesday. Some people had to tweet out either displeasure or happiness with all of it. Some people just kept their mouth shut and pretend like that day never happened, and pretended like a week before they weren't talking shit. Some notable people, like Mick Foley, he put on his Instagram just a blacked out sad. That was it. But, he endorsed Kamala Harris. So another notable mention here was Kayla Braxton, formerly Kayla Braxton. She wrote, "It's 3 a.m. I just woke up from a nightmare of a man chasing me down a dirt road before attacking me. Then I decided to check my phone to see if the election results were in," so she didn't say it before. "I wish I hadn't. It's like my dream was telling me something. I'm so afraid for women right now." This
Who's
is so
Caleb
sad.
Braxton?
She used to do the backstage interviews with Paul Heyman.
You used to?
Yeah, she
What
had
does she do now?
I don't know, nothing.
Fuck her then.
She has a YouTube channel, but
I don't give a shit about her. Why do we care
I'm just
about what
saying
she
it's
says?
I'm just saying it's just a notable mention. And then she said, also for the for the people who could have but chose not to vote, fuck you too. No, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're hated. You're hated just as much as I am, buddy. There's no sitting it out.
I guess the notable mention there was because she was pretty much crying over the election. But then you get to the other side. There were some people who were upset. There were some people who were mad. Some people were sad. Some people are leaving the country. A lot of people are leaving Twitter. But the other side,
The majority were happy because that's what they voted for.
there's that too. But on the other side, Mr. Jake Hager felt over the moon about this Trump winning thing. So much so that he took to Twitter and just like, I don't know, he lost his mind on Twitter, I would say.
Boy,
So
did
he starts firing off these tweets. Now all these tweets are deleted. You're not gonna find them, but got some screenshots. The first one was, "I love the pro wrestling fans that think they're educated." We got another tweet: "Wrestling fans die believe shit they're told." I guess that would be "don't believe shit they're told is real." LMAFO. Oh, so then he probably just had a typo there. That's here nor there. Now, but this is where it took a turn for craziness. So one fan tagged Tony Khan and Daniel Bryan saying, "Look, this guy's going crazy on Twitter. You gonna do something?" To which Hager then responded, and this is where it went off the rails: "Tony Khan is someone who threatened my job if I didn't stop promoting Trump. He is a communist." Then he later tweeted, "Do you want proof that Tony Khan is a communist?" and threatened to silence me or else.
I can just see like Hager wide-eyed just sitting in his underwear, angrily thumbing his phone. He's communist.
So yeah, it was such a wild thing. Following this, obviously, he did get some backlash from it. Now, I did some research. I didn't see that he's actually still with AEW. If he was, this is certainly the last time he would be seen on TV. But there's no say his contract ran out back in March or so. He ain't going back, that's for sure. Now, the question is, can he make it back to WWE? Maybe he's just done with wrestling because now WWE can't touch him because of such. They'll get backlash.
Why would they get backlash?
They're bringing someone who said such a thing.
Why wouldn't they hire somebody that called their competition something negative?
Yeah.
Publicly.
I mean, they did hire CM Punk after he choked Tony Khan, allegedly.
You made him fear for his life.
Yeah, maybe it's not such a bad thing for Mr. Hager. Didn't I mention, was it last week, that We the People gimmick didn't sit right with me? I said there's something off about that gimmick.
That's why I don't talk about the shit. I'm a little bit more vocal now after being called garbage and all the bullshit that has been said for the last 4 years, but for the most part, I don't talk about it because people get stupid over it.
They do. As long as my bank account doesn't change in a negative way, that's the political party I support. So yeah, Hager's final tweet to end all this, he's like, "Yes, I'm a Trump." Golly, his freaking typing game, man. Yes, I am support Trump. Is what it says here. But what he means, what he means is I'm a Trump supporter. Yes, I'm against killing babies. I guess that makes me a racist.
Well, there you
And
go.
that tweet got deleted, of course. So it didn't come without its own backlash. Like I said, he's not with AEW anymore, so can't really get hurt there. But there was this Blitzkrieg Pro, I'm going to assume is a wrestling organization. They soon tweeted out that Jake Hager will no longer be appearing on December 14th in Enfield, Connecticut. So I guess he was set up for a show there. On top of sponsors no longer willing to work with him, we have to do what's best for our talent. So they pulled the plug on his appearance. Yeah, his tirade didn't come without repercussion.
There you go. I don't know what to make of it. It just seems kind of out of nowhere.
It did. But yes, that's Jake Hager's moment in the sun. Let us know what you think of it in the comments. I'm sure the comments will be something.